What is good? Reese Money in the building today, boy.
Yo, what's good?
With it, man? You doing good today?
Always doing good, man. Always feeling good. You gotta look
Feeling
good.
good?
You look good, you feel good.
You play good.
There you go.
It's fourth quarter, you know what I'm saying? Holidays are around. You know you got to feel good with the holidays coming up.
I don't know,
Man.
I ain't been into the Christmas spirit, man.
You ain't been into the Christmas
I
spirit?
don't know, all year, man. I ain't been feeling it.
Do you celebrate Christmas?
I do celebrate Christmas, man. Some people, I don't know who don't. I mean, some people don't. I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
Whatever.
I know we've had our conversations, me and you, like, you know, people that got like big families, you know, Christmas is like a big thing. Your families get together and eat and chill, but you know my story, the way I grew up and all that shit. So I just kind of look at Christmas like
It's another day.
Yeah, like another day, you know what I'm saying? Like, whose house am I going to go raid and get some food and shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But let's get into it, though, man. Let's get into it, man. So, end of the year, you know what I'm saying? What you looking forward to next year, man?
What
you got cooking for us?
I got about three projects ready to rock. I'm not ready to rock, but like I'm ready to
rock them.
I'm working on one right now. It's more of a pop feel. It's gonna be called the Stevie Q Adventures.
Where'd you get that name from?
The Stevie Q?
Yeah.
I got some friends that gave me that name. You know who Stevie J is?
I sure don't.
All right, Stevie J is a nasty motherfucker.
What's he do?
I'm pretty sure he make beats.
Okay.
And so like that. I think I'm pretty sure he's a producer. But he, he'd be just with a bunch of different women or whatever. And I got that name in high school. Cause high school, I was doing my thing. You know what I mean? Didn't really give a damn about too much. Didn't give a damn about what I was saying to people and stuff like that. So I got that name. So pretty much it's gonna be pretty much an interesting mixtape or album. Should be pretty good, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna be really good.
And that's one of the couple of projects that you're working on?
Yes. Stevie Q Adventures.
See, at first I thought you said Steven Q.
No.
And then I was like, oh, Stevie Q. Stevie Q.
There you go.
I was like, what? So what's the Stevie Q project going to be, man? What's kind of the story behind it? You doing it solo? You got some people you doing it with?
I feel like my last two projects, I've had not necessarily a good amount of features, but like just a healthy amount of features.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't like doing features with people, but I'll have like one or two people on there, maybe no more than that. I feel like more. I want to get more. I guess, how can I explain it? I want people to know, like, get the real side of me, pretty much. You know what I mean? Like just want to hear myself. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, not necessarily saying that the features that I do or anything like that, or the people that I get on them, they're just, some people just don't do what you want them to do on the features and whatnot. But, so like I said, I want to do more of, like, solo stuff.
So you're doing 3 projects next year. So is one of those 3 going to be an all solo project?
Like I said, the Stevie Q will have like 1 or 2 people on there, but the other 2 is just strictly me.
Just strictly you.
Yeah, I just want to just go bar for bar type shit.
So they're going to be like full albums or EPs or
No, full albums.
Full albums.
Yeah.
So what, like 8 to 10 songs an album?
Well, 15.
15. So you coming out with about 50 songs next year.
Yeah, man, on the phone, I got about like 100 and some songs ready to go.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, shit.
So you going to game plan? I know a lot of artists are game planning shit around South by.
Yes.
You planning to before or after around South by?
The Stevie Q Adventures will come out before South by. And then the other 2 will probably be after. But I'll be dropping like singles and shit in between. You feel me?
Yeah. That shit's dope. Yeah. I'm super excited to hear that shit.
Yeah, right now.
Shit, speaking of like, what's that song that you and Fashion. That's my shit right there, boy. I don't give a damn what nobody says, boy.
We got a game.
That's my shit.
Me and Sean got a game plan for fashion.
Yeah.
Fashion to come out. The fashion video definitely got to come out before South by.
Oh yeah, that shit got to come out way before South by.
I'm talking like early in the year. You know what I mean? I mean, you want me to get into it a little bit?
Yeah, go ahead and get into it.
We want to shoot a fashion show. Like pretty much surround the song around a fashion show, like a little catwalk type thing going on. We're just trying to figure out where we can actually get that going on, but it's gonna be anybody that's out there that know that's like a designer or anything like that, please hit me up so we can get that going. So I pretty much have designers, have clothes, and then have people doing the catwalk in their clothes. You know what I mean? So it shows off. It's like a win-win situation. So like, we'll do the damn video, but they'll be able to show off some of the clothes. Like what you got on right now.
You know, it's funny when I be listening to people who are not a part of the Paradox family and shit. When I be listening to that song, you know, because it talks about fashion and shit. Yeah. And my friends be like, bro, ain't nothing fashion about you. I'm like, you know what? That's cool. Because it's true, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, people know me. I don't really give a fuck about fashion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't. But the song, though, so, you know, I'll be in my white shirt, basketball shorts, talking about we addicted to fashion and shit.
Hey, it don't even matter, bro.
So when y'all do that video, man, y'all better have some basketball shorts up in that bitch. Goddamn. Nah, but big shout out to Sean though, boy. He be putting in that work. Mm-hmm. I'm super excited to see what he got coming on next year. And then you already got Fast Money.
Fast Money.
Yep, y'all did that one too. So for people who don't know, man, how'd you come up with the name REESE Money?
All right, so I was dating a girl, and she would go ahead and call herself Reese's Money. And people would ask her, well, who the fuck is Reese Money? And so I just, you know what I mean? They just kept asking over and over, I'm Reese's Money. You know what I mean? Niggas that try to holler at her or whatever, I'm Reese's Money. And so, like I said, it just clicked to me in my head. I was like, shit, I'm Reese Money. I'm fucking Reese Money. And then I just stuck with it.
Just rock and roll with it, right?
That's it. It's not a long story. Simple, so sweet. You know what I mean?
Shit, that's how my shit is, too. My shit's super sweet. Like, people are like, where you get the STEVEN TEXAN from? Well, I don't put my real name on social media. Mm-hmm. Like, my real last name on social media. And you know how it is, like when you're making a new account and shit, you got to go like a good minute or two before you find a name that clicks because it'll be the username is taken or whatever. I hate that shit, man. So when I found something that worked, I was like, you know what, bro? I'm just gonna go ahead and rock and roll with it.
Did you say it to yourself a few times? You know what I mean? Like a affirmation?
No. So actually, cause I'm a Texans fan along with New England. But I am a Texans fan, though.
How does that work?
You know, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of those. Oh man, like woo woo woo. Because when I grew up in Houston, growing up, people who know football know that the Oilers had dipped, right?
Yep.
So the inaugural season for Houston was in 2000.
Okay.
So my first Super Bowl that I ever watched was New England versus Carolina. Dude, I'm like 8, 9 years old at the time. I don't know shit about football. So I picked New England because of the colors. I like their colors and their uniforms over the Panthers in that particular Super Bowl.
Okay.
All right, cool. So they won. Like they kicked the field goal, whatever, and they won. So I was like, all right, cool. So we're rocking and rolling. Yeah. I didn't know they was gonna do what they did for the next 20 years. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, all I gotta say is I'm a Giants fan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So my boy Eli went in there and did his thing.
Yeah, he did his thing, man. Yeah. So I'm not going to lie to you, bro. Eli only going to make the Super Bowl for beating Tom Brady twice in the Super Bowl. If he don't beat Tom Brady twice in the Super Bowl, he's not going to the Hall of Fame.
I mean, he done now.
That's what I'm saying, though. He's getting into the Hall of Fame for beating Brady twice.
Yeah.
If he don't beat Brady twice, he's not getting in the Hall of Fame.
Nah, not that.
Nah. You lead the league in interceptions 4 times.
Chill out now. You're going crazy on my boy now.
But nah, so to piggyback off that, that's why I picked that name because it was super simple, super sweet. I was like, man, just like like when you making your gamer tag for PlayStation or Xbox, man, you spend 3, 4, 5 minutes trying to find something.
Yep.
It's like what's your gamer tag like when you play games?
I am Experiment 626.
Experiment 626.
But I couldn't. But the experiment was already taken.
Okay.
So I'm X-ment. And people ask me all the time, like, what's that mean? I'm like, bro, look at 626 before and after it and just put it together. But you know what I mean? It's not hard, but I get questioned it every single day that I'm on the game. Every single time. I mean, like, it's just Experiment 626, bro.
Shit.
It used to be King Reese, and I had to change it.
Okay. Why'd you have to change it?
I just wanted something different. It wasn't nothing bad.
Like, did you switch consoles?
No. I still got the PlayStation and whatnot. I just wanted to change my name.
You just wanted to change your name?
It's been like that since I was like in high school and shit.
Shit, I pretty much kept mine. Mine was Squad Boy. I'm not even going to lie to you.
Nice.
Like I said, I spent, once again, 6, 7, 8 minutes trying to find a name. And so then I spell boy. You know how I do. I spell it with 3 eyes
Yeah, that's just funny.
instead of 3 Y's.
Yeah. Nah. So you
So yeah, a squad boy. You know what I'm saying? Coming with like the Call of Duties and all that shit. So
be playing the Call of Duty. It's too much, bro.
I stopped playing the Call of Duty. What was it? Advanced Warfare. When motherfuckers was jumping up in the air and shit with the jetpacks.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I'm good on that.
It is too much fire going on, bro. Like, it's always consistent shooting. And that shit hurt the fuck out of my head, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I be on a bunch of different games right now, but the game I'm playing right now is Apex.
Apex.
I love fucking Apex.
See, Apex, I'm not too educated on it, but it looks like it's the same thing as Fortnite with a different name.
Bro. It's like Call of Duty and, what's that game called? What is that game called?
It's another war game?
It's not a war game. It's like Call of Duty and Halo had a baby. To be honest,
So it's like Call of Duty, but it's got some Halo shit in the sense of like the shields and
yeah, like so pretty much each individual person has something that's special about them. Like each character has something special that's going on with them, whatever. And you know what I mean? Like it just has like little perks and shit. But other than that, I mean, I just other than that, like I said, it's like I said, it's a nice game, it's a cool game. You don't die.
That's your game of choice, like
That's
when
my
you're
game
just
of
chilling
choice.
and hanging out at the house, hanging out Apex.
Or fucking God of War.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I admit the original God of Wars were clean, man.
Yes. The new one is crazy. The new one is super.
They made a new one.
Yes, bro.
See, I'm so out of the loop.
With his son, bro, it's crazy.
I'm so, you know me, man. I'm on the Madden, man. Like,
speaking of Madden, we still ain't got a game going.
I'm on the Madden, man.
You still ain't played, bro.
The only games outside of Madden I like. All right, so my favorite game series of all time, besides Madden, is Metal Gear Solid.
I've never heard it.
Yeah. So a lot of people, it wasn't really like a super big name, but man, like the game. So they had it on PlayStation 1 all the way to 4.
Okay.
I think there was 6 Metal Gears. There was like the first one.
You know what?
Then there was Snake Eater. Then there was Sons of Liberty. Then there was Guns of the Patriot.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, I fucked with Metal Gear hard. That was. Man, just the storyline on that shit with like Snake and like I played it on PlayStation 1. You know what I'm talking about? Like them graphics was so bare.
My man showing his age.
Yeah, like shit. I mean, I'm 30. You know what I'm saying? It's not that bad. But yeah, like PlayStation 1, and that was the first game besides Madden I ever played.
Okay.
And it was cool, especially like you don't have like online and internet. You want a fun game you can play offline and shit.
Okay.
So that was one of my favorite games, and then moving into like the newer consoles and stuff, offline games. Skyrim was. Did you ever play Skyrim?
No.
No. Oh yeah, you missing out on that one, bro. I don't care what nobody says. Skyrim is like I will argue you up and down. That is the best solo offline game you can ever play. It's open world. There's like 30 different characters when you start the game that you can be. Each character has like different attributes and stuff that you can do. You'd have to just check it out, but it's open world. Like you can never like there's too many side missions and side quests for you to actually beat the game.
Okay.
Like you could potentially beat the game if you stayed with one character the whole entire duration of the game. But even still, you're probably gonna take you. I mean, even a chronic player probably take you 2-3 months to beat it. If you're putting in, 5, 6, 7 hours a day.
I ain't got that much time.
Yeah, I ain't got that much time. You gotta spend that time in the studio and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So where you be recording at, man?
Man, A1 Vibes.
A1 Vibes.
A1 Vibes. I be recording my man Nari.
Shout out to Nari putting in that work.
Sure. I like to my man Frosty too. I'll be fucking with my boy Frosty for sure.
We just had Frosty in here we had Frosty in here like a week ago. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't really try to like
mix too many.
Like if I like you and we, if, we cool. I try to strictly just stick with that
relationship.
And build that relationship, build those ties. But other than that, I just record with just like 2 people, man. I really don't like recording with a bunch of people. I don't like my music being all over the goddamn place and shit.
Yeah. So what's your music mean to you, man?
Like, what you mean?
Like, people have different views on hip hop nowadays and how they express themselves and, how they get the message delivered. Like, you use your music to, just put some fun shit out there. You kind of tell a story. You want people to kind of be able to relate to your life.
When you put it like that, when I very first started making music, it was just for me.
When did you start making music?
I started making music when I was like 20.
20?
Yeah.
Okay. And how old are you now?
I'm 27.
Okay.
But it was just strictly for me. I didn't give a damn who it was for or anything like that. And then I guess like like you make music, see like what your friends think about and stuff like that. A lot of people didn't like the way I make music, to be honest, or my type of music in the first place. A lot of people want to hear about ops, killing and all that shit. I'm not saying I can't make that type of music, or whatever, but I ain't got no damn ops. I'm not no damn. I mean, I ain't trying to do all that. But other than that, I specifically, it's not even. I mean, I guess just to get not necessarily my message. I don't necessarily have a message. I just like however I feel. You know what I mean? Like maybe like the song Static. That song straight up. You like Static?
Yeah.
That song straight up. I was pissed off that day. Oh, that's it.
What were you pissed off about, boy?
I can't even remember. I can't even tell you what I was mad about, bro. But I was mad as shit. And then I had this producer that I used to mess with. He ended up sending me this beat, and I was just like, man, which one? And no matter of fact, I'll tell you exactly what. I woke up and I was like, dude, I'm gonna make a song called Static. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, or how I'm gonna write it, but the song that I'm gonna make today is gonna be called Static.
Yeah.
And then I was mad about something. Could have been about a girl or whatever. Don't matter. And I was like, man, which one you bitch niggas really want Static?
Yeah.
And then, have you ever tried to fold a mattress?
A folding mattress?
Have you ever tried to fold a mattress?
Oh, try to fold a mattress?
Yeah. It's hard.
I mean, like moving and shit.
No. Have you ain't never tried? I want you to go home and try to fold your mattress. And think about the song, because it's hard as fuck, bro. It's super hard to try to fold them. So the next line go like, fold a bitch nigga like a motherfucking mattress.
Yeah.
Witchcraft in the flesh, didn't have to practice. You know what I mean? Type shit. So I'm like, that's just how it is. That's how I felt that day and whatever. And I was like, man, fuck it. And that shit, it's hard as fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I said, other than that, I don't be trying to do it the most about my music. It's just how I feel during the day or how I feel when I hear a beat. That's pretty much it, man.
So let's talk about music. Let's talk about it. I was listening to someone the other day. I forgot who it was, but they was talking about how basically a lot of people don't separate the two. You know what I'm saying? In the sense of you hear these rappers come out here talking about gunplay and ops and drugs and this and that and woo 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 and promoting this violence. Mm-hmm. But in real life, they not really doing it.
That's why I don't rap about that.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. So it's like, I get it. It's for the entertainment aspect. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But then you always hear rappers, and not even rappers, just people that listen to rap music in general. Mm-hmm. Oh man, we gotta get rid of the violence. We gotta stop this. We gotta stop that.
But they love that shit.
But they love that shit, man. I mean? They love it.
Nobody. I mean, listen. If you're in a certain place like Chicago, Florida, whatever, I mean, and that's the shit that you see every day, and you really got people that you want to run down on and whatnot, that's how the music is made. You know what I mean? But other than that, I mean, like, you'll never ever hear me say, no, I mean, like I said, I make my songs, whatever, my hard shit or whatever, but that's what I'll talk about what I will do to you, whatnot. You know what I mean? I'm going to be saying, like, what I have done, whatnot, because I ain't going to be out here in the streets busting no guns and doing all that extra shit or whatever, but I will do some shit. You know what I mean? I will pop off, but I just feel like, I mean, if you want to do all that shit, that's how motherfuckers like. What's that dude name? Slim Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, boy, that white boy that was hot.
You know what I'm saying?
He was hot for what, like 6 months or some shit like that, and then died off.
You come out and if people find out that you ain't about that life,
he was not about that life.
They ain't rocking with you, bro. So that's why you stay away from it. Don't do it. You know what I mean?
It's funny you said Slim. Not a lot of people remember that dude. He was tiny too, bro. He was like 100 pounds. Talking about you a op. Woo woo woo. Come on, bro.
It's funny as hell. But yeah, it's just, I mean, it's sad that, shit like that happens and whatnot, but I mean, like, you can't be doing that type of shit. You know what I mean?
Shit, and I know we haven't talked about it, and I've talked about it with a couple of other people already. But I mean, shit, it's a hot topic right now. So, what you think about the, to piggyback what we're talking about right now, with kind of like the Young Thug and the Gunna situation and all that shit. You got all these YSL members. Same thing, man. They rapping about this and that and ops this and woo woo woo, and now it looks like some of them are ratting on each other and going against what they preach about in the songs.
I can't speak on the business because I don't know nothing about it.
That's my thing too. I don't really. Yeah, that's my thing too. I don't know the behind the scenes.
I don't know what be going on. So I have things I want to say, but I can't say nothing because I don't know what be going on or what. You know what I mean? I stay trying to put myself in no position. You know what I mean?
That's kind of like when that Tekashi the Tekashi situation happened. I was telling people left and right, like, bro, if you just like with the YSL shit, when there's that many people involved, bro, you can't just sit here and one person is solely responsible for everything. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
because there's a bunch of behind the scenes shit that might have popped off that we don't know about.
This is true, but I mean, when you got one person like that's funding the shit, you know what I mean? I feel like it's hard, bro. It's real hard. I mean, like I said, when it's one person that's funding the shit, it's just like, what do you mean? Like when it's based off of like, or it's like, what do you mean like when you say that it was only for like one person, like, or it lands on just
like everybody was saying, like, I can't speak on the Gunna Young Thug because that trial's still going on,
exactly.
and we don't know what the outcome on that's going to be. But like the Tekashi one, for example, every one of the great grandmother was, he a rat this and he a rat that and woo woo. But bro, he was involved with like 10, 15 other people. You think those 10, 15 other people maybe didn't say something to someone?
But he was the first person to say something.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, because like I said, I didn't do too much homework on this shit. But whether he's the first person, the middle person, or the last person, bro, if you tell, you tell.
Oh yeah, of course, no matter what.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I was telling people is like, he came on a show the other day, or I'm sorry, not the other day, a couple of months after he got out.
Yeah.
Man, what's that show he's always on?
Off the record.
Man, he's always on that show with what's that? The bald black guy that he be talking with the Crips and all that shit, and they always be.
Come on, Wack?
Is that his name, Wack?
100.
The kind of big swole.
Yeah.
The black. He's like a Crip or some shit like that.
Wack ain't no Crip.
Man, I don't know who. I don't know the name of the show or like the name of any of the. I'll show you.
You talking about DJ Academics? He ain't swole. You talking about the off the record?
Dude, I don't know. I don't pay attention to like
Okay.
But yeah, I'll have to show you. But yeah, no, he got on there and he was talking about how he did the time and all that shit. Like nobody was going to be there to like take care of his daughter. Nobody was going to be there to take care of his kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically why he came out and because I think he was looking at what like 50 years or some shit like that for the racketeering or whatever it was. Yeah. So it goes back to what we're talking about, these rappers talk about this lifestyle and the rap music and shit, and I'm hard and I'm tough and this and that, but then when they get a 50 piece in front of them,
they just get to singing like a
they like man, I got a family, like I'm never gonna see my daughter again, or this or that. So it's like, all right, which one do you want to do, man? You want to. Because you're going to get criticism either way.
Yeah, of course.
There's no way you're not going to not get criticized. You know what I'm saying? So which road do you want to go down? You want to go down the road of, well, you hard and tough and now you're doing a 50-piece? Or you told and you're a rat, but you get to see your family every day and make sure your families are good to go and you get to be there for those moments for your kid.
If you was doing that shit, popping that shit, and whatnot, you need to go ahead and sit your ass down.
Yeah, that's what I be telling people. That's why I don't get involved with that shit, bro. You're not finna, nah, bro. Like we was talking about that shit the other day. They asked me, they was like, oh, Steven, would you snitch or some shit like that? And I was like, well, look, bro, I mean, shit, like I'm not finna go do something with you. You know what I'm saying? And then we get in trouble, and then me go tell,
Yeah.
Because that would be like a snitch, right? We brought up the topic.
That's simple as.
But I was like, if I see someone get gunned down in the middle of the road, and I don't know person A, person B, person C, or none of that shit.
I ain't saying shit.
You know, hey man.
I didn't see shit. I don't know shit.
I hear you on that. You know what I'm saying? But then I kind of reversed the psychology.
About the pop. What's it? What's it?
Pop Smoke?
No. The Pop. What's his name? Pop 100 or whatever. The nigga that made the Corvette song.
I don't know who that is. What happened?
Bro had he saw one of his friends get killed or some shit at a young age. That's why Uzi don't fuck with. Bro, you don't see that nigga no more.
Who, Uzi?
No. Come on. Uzi one of the biggest niggas. No, I'm talking about the Uzi hopped on the Corvette song, the remix. But you ain't heard the song, bro?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't really listen to Uzi, to be honest with you.
No, I'm talking about the Pop 100. The dude.
I don't know who Pop 100 is either.
Exactly, because you ain't gonna ever hear it from his ass again.
Okay.
Well, nah, so bro, pretty much he popped off the song, did a good song. Everybody was like, pretty much like around like when TikTok was like very first came out, or whatever. Bro, I guess like some paperwork came out. You know, niggas is quick to get paperwork on people. You know what I mean?
Real quick.
So he pretty much it said that he had told the police or whatever. He was like 13 or 14 years old. Homie saw one of his homies get killed, and his mama told him that he needed to go to the police station, tell them what he fucking saw and whatever. Them nigga Uzi said, take my fucking verse off your song, take the song off your album,
boy,
and whatnot. And bro has been down bad ever since, and whatnot. Don't say another damn thing. I mean, granted, bro was a kid, you know what I mean, and your mama told you to do this and whatnot. But I mean, no matter what, you always gonna be labeled as a snitch, no matter what. Especially if you got paperwork that's saying that you is too. You know what I mean? It's best not to say shit.
So what you think the public's gonna do if it comes out that Gunna was a snitch? What you think do you listen to Gunna?
I listen to Gunna.
You gonna still fuck with him if it comes out that he ratted?
I barely listen to him anyway.
Okay.
I mean, I listen to him one night when he's on features or whatever, but I can't listen to the whole Gunna album. That's just me and whatnot. I think that they should keep the same energy that they got. I mean, just to be honest. Whatnot. Niggas should keep the same energy they got for 6ix9ine. For Gunna.
Thank you. I'll be telling the same. Keep that same energy,
keep the
bro.
Same energy,
I
bro.
hate when motherfuckers go, oh, but it's not different. It's the same shit.
Whatnot. If it is, like I said, I can't speak on it too much, whatever, because it's ongoing or whatever. But it doesn't affect me. Whatnot. But at the same time, like they gotta keep the same energy, bro.
But if we fast forward from that Tekashi shit to today, from when he got released and everyone knew that he ratted, to right here, right now, bro, people not even talking about that he's a snitch. Like he out here working with people.
Who?
Huh?
Who he working with?
You see him on interviews all the fucking time. You see him on
interviews.
I just got done telling you about an interview.
No, you said a few months ago though.
No, but he's always on these interviews. Like I'll show you the one off the pull because it was on TikTok, and I'm always seeing like they just
he be like I said, he be with DJ Academics. The Academics is his homie. And whatnot. So of course he gonna have him on on whatever show off the record or whatever the fuck he be doing, whatever. But other than that, you don't see him putting out no.
Like, didn't he put out an album or some music or some shit when he got?
He put out like 1 or 2 songs or whatnot, and the numbers wasn't what you know because he's always about the numbers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I did 70, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, ain't nobody fucking with him. Nobody want to hear nothing from
Maybe not in the music aspect, and maybe I was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I phrased that incorrectly. Maybe just because I saw him like on different podcast channels. That's why I said, well, shit, people still working with him.
Buddy ass better go do. He might as well just chill, hang it up. His music career is done. Whatnot. I mean, he could go to the Latinos or whatnot. I mean, I don't know how they feel about him or whatnot, but other than that, it's done. He's gonna just be no matter what, for the rest of his goddamn life, he's gonna be known as a goddamn rat.
So let me ask you. And I was talking to a friend about this the other day, right? Why do rats get canceled, right? Mm-hmm. But when you got people that do sex offenses, their music still gets like, man, you walk down. I know so many people who still listen to R. Kelly, bro. They're like, oh, I don't give a fuck about all that sex shit. I don't give a fuck about this. I don't care about none of that. I'm listening. Okay, so the sex allegations, from what it looks like when I have these conversations, we just gonna let that shit slide. But the ratting and the snitching shit, we gonna hold that to the fire for the rest of their life. For me,
You still bumping R. Kelly?
oh, I've never. What was that one song? Fuck, man, not Ignition, but
Ignition Code, bro.
So the only R. Kelly songs I know is Ignition. Well, he did "Same Girl" with Usher. "Same Girl."
Yeah. But you gotta look at.
I don't know.
You gotta look at it like this. This was like all those songs were like 10, 15, 20 years plus ago. You know what I mean? We're talking about right now. We're talking about 2 years ago.
So he was probably doing this shit 10, 15, 20, but he just got caught.
Now.
He didn't get caught 10, 15 years ago, you know? Oh, what was that one song he did where, oh, man, dude, what was that song where, oh, man, dude, it was, he was talking about, like, an age ain't nothing, not the Pretty Ricky song, age ain't nothing but a number. I still listen to Pretty Ricky. I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
Yeah.
But nah, there's a R. Kelly song where I'll have to find it. You know what? I'm gonna find that bitch here in a couple minutes and show it to you. But basically, he's talking about in the song like age ain't nothing but a number or something like that. And then people listening to the song, they're like, wait, hold on, bro. Like that shit kind of hits different now.
I mean, that's the only thing you can do. You know what I mean? You can feel some type of way. I mean, like when you listen to the songs now. But then it just hit a little different now. Now you're talking about certain things and stuff like that.
Man, I'm a hold on, bro. I'm finna find that bitch on YouTube.
But like I said, he was running around doing all the stuff that he was doing. 6ix9ine, he was running around doing all the stuff he was doing, saying, I mean, pretty much he was like one of the hardest people like 3 years ago, he was one of the hardest people ever. He was untouchable. You know what I mean? But like once you start snitching and doing extra stuff, whatever, nobody want to mess with you. Nobody want to work with you, anything like that. Because I mean, like what you gonna? I mean,
Down Low. That was the name of the song. Down Low. Keep it on the down low.
Okay.
Yeah, you remember that song?
Yeah. A little different though.
Yeah. Down Low. Keep it on the down low. Yeah. Now you're looking at the song like, ooh, like he really kept that shit on the down low. So yeah, that's something that's always just fascinated me. You know what I'm saying? Like even like the Michael Jackson shit. You know what I'm saying? Like half the world believes he didn't do nothing, and the other half of the world believes that he did some shit. And the people that don't believe that he did anything, they still bumping his shit.
I still listen to Michael Jackson.
You still listen to Michael Jackson?
Hell yes. You don't?
I don't listen to Michael Jackson.
Why?
Well, one, I never really got into Mike like that to keep it real with you. Man, I grew up in Houston, right? Mm-hmm. So I didn't even really get into that R&B, Michael Jackson, R. Kelly, like Boys to Men.
I mean, the Boys to Men.
You
can't go wrong with Beat It.
See, that song hits different for a lot of people now too, because motherfuckers be making jokes talking about he was in the room beating it with them little kids and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Protect Michael Jackson at all costs.
So that's what I'm saying. You got him going on in all these trials and everything, nationwide trials. You know what I mean? And then people want to sit there and be like, "Oh, well, he didn't get convicted on." All right, bro.
He didn't.
So that's
he didn't. So
of course they're not going. Just like they don't want to tell us, like just like the government keeps a lot of shit away. Like just like, all right, prime example, right? Just like the Jeffrey Epstein trial that's still going on right now.
Who?
Jeffrey Epstein.
I don't know. What's going on?
So long story short, that was the dude on Netflix that had the multi-billion-dollar sex trafficking ring. He had like all these high-profile people like Donald Trump and the Prince of England and all these celebrities and what's the dude Tom Hanks from Forrest Gump and
Tom Hanks.
That's the name. That's his name, right? From Forrest Gump. He don't even live in the United States no more. He done moved to another country and shit. But basically, he had this multi-billion-dollar sex trafficking ring that was going on and shit. But the point of the story is there was a list of celebrities to piggyback off of, you know, well, Michael didn't get convicted. Well, no shit, they didn't convict him. Look at his status. Look at who he is as a symbol in the world. Just like with this list of the celebrities that they won't release to the public. But there's already they done said not Oprah. What's that white girl that has a TV show? She's lesbian. Fuck, man. What is her name? Man, Cam, you know that girl's name, bro? The white girl. She has her own hosting show on TV. She got the short hair.
Oh, DeGeneres?
Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah.
I think that's her name. Supposedly, her name was on this list. Tom Hanks' name supposedly was on this list. We know, like I said, the Prince of England, Donald Trump. So there's all these high-profile names on, but they're not going to release it to the public because we would change our whole view on all these people. I mean, we're talking judges, prosecutors, lawyers. I mean, you run a multi-billion-dollar sex trafficking ring, bro. You got help from a couple of high-end people here and there to make sure you don't get caught. So when people always say, "Oh, well, he didn't get convicted," all right, bro. Just like this right here, there's certain things in this world that the government is just not going to ultimately let the general public know. Mm-hmm. There's a billion conspiracies out there about this and that and the Twin Towers and the Area 50. There's always there's just certain things that the government's never going to let the general public know. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when people say, "Oh, well, he didn't get convicted," so that's where that's where it stops because he didn't get convicted. But people have been saying the same shit about you, my dude, for like 40 years. You ever watch Cat Williams?
Yeah.
You remember what Cat Williams?
Yeah.
He was like, people have been saying you've been smoking crack for 40 years. You probably been smoking crack, goddamn. Like, people have been saying the same shit about you for 40 years. There's some truth behind it.
Okay. I mean, if we could touch a little base on it, what do you think about the parents?
Shit, either the parents were allowed it and knew what was going on.
You know what I mean? Because,
you know what I mean?
I mean, like, would you?
Or they was like, "Oh, Michael's just this." Maybe they was in disbelief too.
I wouldn't drive nowhere. I wouldn't drive a kid off at a grown man house
with a goddamn playground in the backyard and shit.
The whole house is a playground. The whole an amusement park. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
I wouldn't be dropping them off at the house to kick it for fucking weeks. You know what I mean? So the parents should be in just as much trouble.
No, they should.
You know what I mean?
They should absolutely.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. But a lot of those kids, if you remember, a lot of those kids that were on trial barely spoke English. You know what I'm saying? They were like they were from different countries. No, like I'm being for real. No, like for real. Some of them had like broken English and shit. So they probably didn't know what was going on, or maybe they thought the shit was normal or whatever. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But so that's ultimately where I'm getting at is like it seems like people that snitch in the music industry, we hold their feet to the fire forever. But if you got a sex allegation, we kind of just sweep it under the rug and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely see where you're coming from. It's hard, bro. It's a very thin line, bro. But I mean, like I said, nobody wants you around when you snitching. Yeah. Especially like that certified you as anything. I could be talking about anything. That doesn't even have to be illegal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can be talking about anything. You gonna tell. That's it.
Nah.
Nobody wants you in their business.
Yeah, I hear you on that. Well, shit, speaking of business, so what you got planned for next year besides the projects and everything that we had going on that you was talking about? You gonna do some shit for South by, man? You gonna do some shit for ACL? You know, when you gonna drop the first project?
I can't give you a date on the first project.
That's cool. Can you give me like a month time frame?
I'm gonna say in between January and February.
January and February?
Yeah. I would definitely say because South by Southwest is in March or whatever. But more videos, more songs, more shows. That's simple, point blank. Like,
so that's your focus for next year.
Yeah, that's a straight my focus. I want like crazy amount of videos. I feel like that's one thing I've been holding myself back a little bit about. Like I've been more focused on just specifically the music without like not too many videos or whatever. And I always got these big ass ideas. I feel that's what be holding me back. I got these big ass ideas for these music videos. And some people just keep it short and sweet. You know what I mean? Bunch of niggas in the studio, boom, shooting a video, whatever. Not saying that's specifically what I want to do, but just there's certain things that I have to do, and just to kick them out. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, more videos, more shows, more songs. That's it. biggest focus, and bigger stages.
Bigger stages, my boy. You definitely going to have to see you around for ACO South by for sure. Go get some official shows, unofficial shows, whatever. That's the time for.
I'm always down. But the crazy part about it is I'm always down to do whether it's fucking small shows or whatever. It don't even matter. I'm always down to work. You know what I mean? I mean that's one thing I love about myself. Like I got a good work ethic. But other than that, definitely bigger shows. It's only thing on my mind.
Definitely.
Because I feel like if we get bigger shows, then, you know what I mean, the money start coming in.
You know what I'm talking about? Well, shit, Reese, it's always good to see you, man. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for coming out and everything, having a good time. We'll definitely bring you back next year, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Get some work going, bring us back. Let's talk about what you got going on, the progress and all that. Before you get out of here, though, let everybody know where they can find you at, man.
You can find me on Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music. It's Reese Money, REESEMONE. Instagram is Reese Money _17. That's it.
Definitely. Shout out Reese Money. Big things coming, boy.
Yes, sir.
Big things coming. Thanks for everybody tuning in today. And Reese, we'll see you next time, my boy. Appreciate you, my man.
For sure.
For sure, boy.
Let's get it.